Okay, now we are going to take a look at the back of the book. If you turn to the back of the book, you've got all these great sections about the characters of the story. And today we are going to focus on the warriors or the Kshatriyas. Kshatriyas. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I'll do my best. So I love looking through the back of the book and just looking at all these characters and dreaming about the pictures and reading about the different characters that we meet in this story. The first warrior we come upon is Dasaratha. And luckily, they give us the phonetic pronunciation down here at the bottom. Dasaratha. That's pretty easy to say. We haven't met Dasaratha yet, so I'm going to save him for later. But if you wanted to take some time, you can flip in the back of your book and you can take a look at this little biography of Dasaratha. Let's keep scrolling. The next warrior we come upon is a woman. Who's this? And it's Kausalya, the first queen and mother of Rama. Okay, we've met her a lot about her. Kausalya. Let's keep going. The next warrior we meet is Sumitra, third queen and mother of the twin boys Lakshman and Satrugna. Sumitra, another one of the queens. We haven't heard a lot about her. Oh, but this queen we have heard about. Kaikeyi. Let's read about her, since we have seen quite a bit of her in the story so far. Kaikeyi is the hot-headed second queen who banishes Rama to the jungle for 14 years. But it isn't all Kaikeyi's fault. The queen has a hunchback servant named Manthra, who makes up a lot of nonsense about how Rama and the first queen will send the second queen packing once he is crowned. Kaikeyi, I just had to check how to pronounce her name, Kaikeyi falls for the soap opera and gives Rama the boot the first chance she gets. Eventually, Kaikeyi realizes that she's been duped by Manthra and sends her packing too. So this whole drama of Kaikeyi exiling Rama is all because of this lie her servant Manthra told. See, I love reading the back of the book and finding a little bit of more back information. I bet Kaikeyi is not that bad of a person, but she believed a lie and she was afraid. It's so interesting. Here's Rama. I can tell because he's blue and he's got the arrow. Rama. Let's read about Rama, a little bit more detail. The eldest prince of the capital city, Ayodhya, and son of the first queen, Kausalya. Since Rama is also Vishnu's seventh avatar, the prince is driven by a purpose higher than the desire to be a king. Rama's destiny is to rid the world of Ravana and his demon army. To fulfill this mission, the forces of fate conspire to send Rama directly into harm's way. But the Blue Prince proves time and time again that there is no obstacle that he can't overcome by simply following his divine mission and building bonds with the animals of the jungle. Vishnu's avatar is said to be the perfect man, so it's no surprise Rama has been worshipped throughout India. We learn a lot about Rama here. Remember, he's Vishnu's seventh avatar. Vishnu's seventh avatar. I'm going to clear that and use a blue marker. You can see it a little bit better. He's Vishnu's 7th avatar. That means he's the reincarnation of Vishnu, the 7th reincarnation. He is driven by a higher purpose, more than just to be king, right? And his destiny is to rid the world of Ravana and his demon army. That is his mission. That's his mission. That's what he lives for. And he gets help. All right, let's keep going. This next one, Lakshman, Prince of Ayodhya Kingdom and stepbrother of Rama. No matter what Rama is doing, Lakshman is at his side, following his lead. Even after Rama is sentenced to exile, Lakshman can't bear to be separated from Rama and chooses to endure his brother's punishment along with him. At times a tad clinging, but extremely loyal, Lakshman will prove to be Rama's most important ally. I'm going to underline that. That's an important word, ally. The two brothers look alike, dress alike, and if Lakshman could have his way, he would probably dye his skin blue. They are good, close brothers. Bharata. We heard this character's name before, Bharata. Brother of Rama and son of second queen Kaikeyi. Despite having a mom who exiled a god so her own kid could succeed, Bharata does his best to honor Rama by placing Rama's sandals on the throne to wait for the true king's return. He successfully rules as Rama's representative for 14 years. He is so anxious for Rama to come back that he threatens to set himself on fire if Rama is even a day late. Ooh, my. Luckily, the prince returns in time, and Bharata welcomes him in fine fashion. Rama intends to make Lakshman his crown prince, and once he becomes king, but seeing Bharata's devotion, he changes his mind and gives it to him instead. Bharata is seen as a man of unparalleled virtue and devotion. Wow. Bharata was rewarded for his loyalty. That's good stuff. And who is this? Satrugna, Prince of Ayodhya and son of the third queen Sumitra. Since his twin brother Lakshman has more in common with Rama than with him, Satrugna finds affinity with his stepbrother Bharata. The two brothers love clobbering each other with their swords and maces, and one time the prince even manages to clobber Mantra, Kaikeyi's servant, after learning she was spreading gossip. He sounds like a good brother, too. Took care of that lying Mantra. Finally, the beautiful princess, Sita. Let's read about Sita. Daughter of King Janak and wife of Rama. According to the legend, Sita literally popped out of a plowed field and caught the king's eye. The earth child is thought to be an avatara of the goddess Lakshmi, who is Vishnu's eternal sweetheart. I guess it makes sense that if Vishnu is going to be reborn as Rama, he is going to have his wife take the form of Sita. But despite her origins, the princess is both blessed and cursed with divine beauty, as it's her radiance that draws both Rama and Ravana to their great war. Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's going to be fighting over Sita. And that is the end of our warriors.